Brothers and sisters, praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever. Just wanted to make this little video um, to be sent out to all of our parishioners, just kind of updating everybody. I know a letter just went out, kind of an update about reopening the churches back up that last week of May, and of course the first public Sunday Mass being the last weekend of May, and for Pentecost. So there were a few things that were mentioned in that little letter that was sent out, and that is about just kind of what the plan is about proceeding forth. We will be meeting, the parish pastoral council will be meeting on Thursday evening to go over more details about discussing about other things. But the things that were mentioned in that letter were just kind of initial things that were put out by the diocese that I just wanted people to kind of know. So as of right now, just kind of few things to kind of talk about first off, and that is so Sunday, or the last week of May, will begin the daily masses. So that'll be Tuesday. It'll follow basically the normal daily mass schedules that we've been having. So Tuesday at 5 p.m. will be the daily mass, Tuesday evening, kind of like normal, with rosary and adoration before that, like normal. And then, of course, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the daily masses will be at 8 a.m. So going back to 8 a.m. And I know I've been live streaming at 8:30, but going back to the 8 a.m. So going back to the normal daily mass schedule. For weekend masses, that'll be normal vigil mass at 5, along with 11 a.m. mass on Sunday, and then also 8:30 mass at Folkestone. And then also looking at a 4 p.m. Mass on Sunday afternoon. Okay. Now I am there might be a possibility. I am waiting to hear back from another priest on base, Father John Tron. I'm waiting to hear back from him because I know the base chapel, I believe, is closed, and it's going to be closed probably for a little while. And so I am open to him, and even maybe be great if he'd be willing to possibly come in to accommodate his own parishioners who can't go to Mass right now. Maybe doing an early morning Sunday Mass, maybe like 7 in the morning or something like that. So I'm still looking into that right now. Okay. That might be a possibility, and he could celebrate that Mass to accommodate not only his own parishioners, but also more that can come from us as well. So another possible option. So I'm looking at that as well. Again, more instructions will come out about like ushers being instructed on how the procedures they're going to be doing. So again, we'll be discussing all this stuff at the pastoral council meeting we'll have on Thursday. So I just don't like, people to be like, get all excited and say like, all these things have already been made, about decisions about being made for the church. These are just certain decisions that were decided by the diocese is asking us to do. Okay. We'll try to provide holy water for people to be able to take home with them, but we just won't have holy water you can dip your finger in right now. So anyways, so that's the plan. Again, we'll be discussing about communion, how communion will be distributed during Mass, things like that. It'll all be discussed with the parish council that I have kind of already planned in mind, and things like that. So anyways, I want everybody to kind of know that stuff. I'm also will be available to give communion out after Mass. Maybe people are more reluctant to come to Mass. So if they wanted to watch it, maybe live stream, and then and they want to come there at the end of Mass after Mass finishes, I can give them communion, or myself, the deacon, give communion after Mass, which would be also a possibility as well. So again, a lot of ideas that'll be good to be able to discuss at the parish council meeting. That we'll be able to finalize. So, but anyways, up in Folkestone, for the folks in Folkestone, because the numbers, like the amount of people that church is going to accommodate quite a few people, and if we open up the narthex, the doors to the narthex and the church hall there, that can accommodate, I think, pretty much most of the people who want to come to the Mass up in Folkestone. So I don't think there's a need for to have to schedule another Mass up there on a Sunday. So I think we should be fine there, because we can open it up and spread people out. So I think we'll be fine there. So again, more directions will come out about the procedures that will be taking place during the Mass itself. And I did mention there on that no choirs are supposed to be at mass. That was a directive from the diocese that they asked us to follow. Now we will probably have like a cantor or maybe a couple cantors that can sing. But again, it says minimize singing in the churches too. So there won't be any hymn books or anything like that. They said remove all hymn books, which we've already done. So things like that. So we won't be able to really sing. So maybe we can maybe do again, maybe the cantor or cantors, so maybe a couple cantors or something like that. So maybe maybe Mike can get Mike Anderson, maybe get a couple people with them or something like that. But anyways, just have maybe a little bit of music for the intro, go out. Well, I'll get with him about all that stuff. But so anyways, so we'll figure all that stuff out. But again, that's just the initial little letter that I want to people put out, that aware that things are starting to happen. We're moving forward, and we're coming up with a plan here to keep people safe. Um, but also at the same time respecting people's decisions on how they want to do things. Um, but following again what the diocese has asked us to do. So again, we're being obedient to what the diocese is asking us to do. So and I know there will people agree with certain things, people won't agree with certain things. So but again, we got to be in charity here, being united, and be understanding. So let's pray for this whole situation as we begin to get back into celebrating masses again together, which I'm really excited about. And I would pray for this whole process that everything goes smoothly, that everybody will be safe. And I think hopefully again, eventually things will get back to normal. So, but for a little while, for at least the whole month of June, we'll be kind of doing this process. Maybe July will ease more off. We'll see. But so, anyways, but again, but please start calling into the church office. If you want to call after hours, the office normally closes at 2 p.m., 2 p.m. But please start calling the office, leaving messages to let us know which masses, if you plan on coming to mass, Sunday mass, and how many in your family are planning to come. That way we got to get a head count of how many people are actually planning on coming. That way we know if we maybe have to add another mass if it's necessary, things like that. So right now we have 3 Sunday masses available that I'm planning. So I'm tacking on 1 extra mass in the afternoon on Sunday. So that can accommodate about 300 people. Again, but more people can show up, outside of that 100 if they want to stand outside, or maybe more people might be comfortable standing right outside. So we'll open the doors up to the main church, and people can stand outside if they want to. Maybe put some lawn chairs out or some of that under the awning and things like that. So again, maybe you can possibly accommodate even more if they want to be outside. But so anyways, just wanted to put this video out just to show people, tell people there's some more details, a lot more details coming out that the parish council will meet, and we'll discuss all this stuff to figure things out even more. And we'll put out another video, things like that, and instructions more to follow. But anyways, and then also too, there's one other thing I just was thinking about. Also too, the diocese encouraged that, since we're having daily mass every day, and we're going to have it in the main church, we can accommodate 100 people there. That because the Sunday obligation is still suspended, that's you don't have to go on a Sunday if you don't want to. Not if you don't want to, but if you feel like you shouldn't go, because of maybe being cautious and things like that. That the obligation is not there right now. So, but if you might feel more comfortable coming during a daily mass, the diocese is kind of encouraging people to come during the middle of the week and maybe come to one of the daily masses, because like a normal typical daily mass, we have maybe 20 people at mass or 15 at mass, and so if that's the main church, we can accommodate a lot more people than that. And so maybe in a way, instead of maybe coming on Sunday, if you wanted to come during the weekday, at 8 a.m. or something like that, or maybe in the evening on Tuesday evening, and we can do that as well. So people can come into that and at least be able to receive the Eucharist and stuff. So, so anyways, I want to put all this little video out just to kind of get a little more details of what, instead of just what was already posted in that little letter that went out to everybody, emailed out to everybody, because I'm sure people had some questions about that. And but we are meeting to discuss more details, and of course, more details will come out for everyone to follow. So again, please call the office about coming to Mass on Sunday, on the weekends when we start, and which one you prefer to go to. That way, again, we kind of get a head count of how many people are planning on coming, and if it's necessary for me to maybe add another Mass, a fourth Mass, possibly. And again, possibly Father John Tron might be able to celebrate an early morning Mass on Sunday, which would be great. I don't know. I have to hear back from him, but he might be open to that. So I don't know I have no idea what his plans are, um, but uh, but that might be a great option for other people as well. So all right, I'll say so. I'm gonna get ready to finish this video out. So God bless everyone, and hope everyone's staying safe. And just again, look forward to more information coming out this week, especially after our parish council meeting on Thursday evening, and some more information will be coming out. Okay. All right. Be safe. God bless you all.